Good morning. I got new shoes. My shoes came in. New? Old. These had 600 miles on them, and I'm actually still impressed with how they held up over 600 miles. So I just got the same brand. Really recommend these. I love them. Is that about half?
I don't know.
Let me get a little bit more. Okay. Here, I have your hands. I'm watching your hands.
Alright, so. If I say your car is 3,192 cars down, will you believe me?
What?
If I say your car is 3,192 cars down, will you believe me?
Sure.
Alright, I don't feel like counting down that much, so you press the button right there.
Okay. Just the button?
Oh, you're gonna make a shoot at the top.
Okay.
Alright, if I say your car is 3 cars down, will you believe me?
Yes.
Is that your car?
Yes. It is. Wow. Okay, real talk. And this is mainly going to be about the faith and how serious our faith is, like, being watered down. I was so excited to stay at a Catholic church hostel. I was so excited. I was like, oh my goodness, this is going to be great. Mass is going to be great. Like, I'm right here. And yes, I did get to Mass this week. But I found a Ouija board at the hostel. It looks like it's been there a while. The caretaker here isn't Catholic, and he's a great guy. He'll do anything for a hiker. And so I think the Ouija board, since it's like in a board, like he doesn't know better about it. But since it's a Holy Family Catholic Church hostel, I was hoping somebody would be vetting what is being brought in to that hostel. So after Mass, I told somebody about it and was expecting somebody right then and there to come and look and take the Ouija board away. And no one did. On top of it, Sunday of Corpus Christi, and the homily was about, at first, he quoted St. Augustine, which was good, but then somehow he got into how he said, like, the Native American religion was beautiful, and how they ended the prayers with all my relations, and how beautiful it was to correlate with creation. And then he started saying, like, he started talking about global warming, like, kind of aggressively, and like how it's real and how we need to do something about it, which is just kind of like a modernist lecture. I couldn't believe it. Like, this is what our faith has come down to? No one cares about this? No one's vetting this hostel? I wrote a review on it on Google, and hopefully they take it seriously, because let me tell you, there was one child in that church. One. The rest were well over 50 or 60 years old. My priest back home said if a church isn't crying, it's dying. And like, I'm really disappointed in this church community. And like I said, I was so excited. I was being so optimistic about it. And maybe I'm being over dramatic about it, but I don't think so. I'm like really angry right now, and I think rightfully so. But that's what happens when you don't keep an eye on your faith. You get Ouija boards, like, right in your backyard, right on your property. And like, gosh, what a disrespectful way to interpret, the Sunday of Corpus Christi, to literally, like, all my relations. That sounds so secular. All my relations, like, that's how you end a prayer. Like, I'm just dumbfounded. I don't know what to say. In the comments, ask me if I'm being over dramatic, but I hope there's a culture change. Okay, so I haven't done a resupply video in a while. So here's what I'm going to be eating. I will not be getting into a town or a resupply for 5 days. So, yeah, because my group and I, we're kind of testing ourselves if, kind of challenging ourselves not to stay at many hostels this week, because we've kind of been splurging a little bit. And so we're going to challenge ourselves to not stay in a hostel until Friday. So we're all at a hostel Sunday, and then, so, 5 days, 4 nights. So yeah, Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night. Yeah, so 4 nights, 5 days. So I kind of got a big supply going on here. But yeah, as you guys know, I've kind of been having issues with diet. So here is kind of what I've been eating. It's breakfast. I just don't know what to eat, and some days I have a really good breakfast that's like carby and sugary, like waffles, and I'm like okay, but the days I'm on trail and I eat, 2 oatmeal bars or 2 oatmeal packets, and I'm just not really good. But this past week I've kind of found a breakfast. It's not really a breakfast, but well, anyway, you'll see in a second. So anyway, so here's my resupply. I know it's a lot of food, but so I still have my freeze-dried organ meats, and then my cod liver oil tablets. I kind of gone back to kind of a smaller breakfast. So I had some leftover carnation breakfasts. So the carnation, the coffee, I like that. And then I kind of really like these in the morning. I really crave like orange juice on trail. And this is the close to orange juice as I can get. So I do like having these in the morning. So between, whoops, I kind of fell. Between the carnation and that, I really like to camp near a water source. So I'll have that with a coffee. Walmart didn't have the breakfast carnation, so hot chocolate it was. And like I said, I'll get, my vitamins in from this. And then on top of that, I kind of make my own trail mix. This has pistachios and a bunch of dried fruit. This is from leftover from last week. I just pretty much take like 2 handfuls of this and kind of go on my merry way, and I've been feeling fine with that. There's 2 electrolytes that don't make me nauseous, and Noom and Liquid IV is like the ones that don't make me nauseous or feel terrible. Gatorade's out. I can't have Gatorade anymore. But the Noom and Liquid IV are the winners. The Noom at Walmart was significantly cheaper. So Noom it was this week and probably forever. And then since my breakfast is kind of smaller, I make sure I have like a protein bar. These are equivalent to like the Atkins bars. They're low on sugar. Even though it says treat, so they sweeten it with something, but it doesn't upset my stomach. But yeah, pretty okay on protein, and then low on sugar. So that's that. And then you guys remember Derwin and Faye, they sent me some protein bars, and these are good. These are, like I said, these are low on sugar. They sweeten it with something, but it's a-okay. And lots of protein. And then for lunch, I still have my makeshift pizza, my cheese stick, and my pepperoni and tomato paste. So I like to have that. And then I like to have like a PB&J with it, but instead of jelly this week, I got some honey. So peanut butter and honey on a tortilla is good. So I'll have like 2 tortillas, 1 pizza, and then 1 like honey peanut butter thing. And then for other snackage, I'm very meat-based. I have some beef sticks. I have a random beef stick here. And then, some beef jerky. I love beef jerky. So that's that. For dinners, I have, this sounded really good to me. Kind of like a Hawaiian sushi spam thing. So kind of like a poke bowl spam thing. So I have my rice, I have my seaweed, and I have my spam, and then some like seasoning stuff to kind of go with the rice. I'll see how that is. And then I have This brand, I love the chicken pho. It's 300 calories. Look at that protein. Amazing. And then to kind of beef it up a little bit, I have a chicken packet here. Again, just adding some more protein and just a little bit more calories. And then also to beef it up, I pack out Parmesan. I sprinkle this on like everything. I love Parmesan. So I'll sprinkle some Parmesan in the chicken pho to get some more calories and some more salt. And then lately for like dessert or something, I really love having my nightly hot cocoa. So it's just kind of like a little treat that I treat myself. I like it at night. And then I have some bone broth here. You can't see it, but I have some bone broth, powdered bone broth, beef bone broth, and then I threw away the seasoning packet to the ramen, so I just use the noodles, and I have the beef broth there. I love, and I had this for breakfast one day. It was awesome. So when my noodles are rehydrating, I also put in some beef jerky while all this is like rehydrating, and then I add Parmesan to it. Oh, it's so good. It's like a little salty noodle soup, like beef stew type thing. And that's just like a really good combo. I really enjoy that. So yeah. And then I've had this for a while. It's kind of like a Korean kind of rice thing, Asian type thing. Same brand, good ingredients. And then I'm just going to add a tuna packet to that. Again, to kind of beef it up since the protein is only 9 grams. And then this tuna packet will add 19 grams. So just going to add that tuna to the rice because how bad could it be? And then also for a little treat of mine, I have some dark chocolate. This is 72% dark chocolate. It holds up well in the heat. And it's just something I really enjoy. So yeah, I'm going to try and put all of this in my food bag. This is going to be a difficult one, but bye for now.